Good morning, friends. It's Richard. It's 8 o'clock here in snowy Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We got 8 inches overnight, and I woke up to great news. Hardik shared with me. Thanks to you, we reached 20,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which just is mind-blowing. I can't believe it, and I'm so incredibly humbled and grateful and thankful for each and every one of your contributions, your comments, your likes, your shares, putting your all into hosting, putting your all into the community, putting your all into growing yourselves and growing your business and providing for your friends, family, loved ones. It's absolutely amazing. And I had literally no idea that we could ever do anything quite like this. This started as a hobby for me. It started at a very difficult time in my life. I just attended Tony Robbins' Business Mastery Seminar. Maybe I can take these off. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, the Tony Robbins seminar where we really connected with our why. And then I watched last night the Netflix show. If you haven't seen it, Tony Robbins, I'm Not Your Guru. And there were a few incidents and comments in there that really resonated with me about Tony's why. And he did an intervention with somebody and their why and why they're helping people as a result of the pain and suffering that they've gone through. And not getting into it here, but as a child, and then more recently, right before I launched this YouTube channel, I was going through a very difficult time, and it just sort of clicked as I watched it last night that starting this channel and trying to help others while I was going through the most difficult time in my life wasn't an accident. It wasn't a coincidence, and it has deeper purpose and deeper meaning, and I'm really helping people, and I get tons of comments and questions and emails. And people now recognize me when I'm at conferences and on the street. And it's really changed my life. And the Tony Robbins conference really helped me identify why I'm doing this and what my goals are, what my purpose is. And it's really helped me think about it and what I want to do next with the channel, what kind of content I want to produce, how I can help people. Before, it was really a hobby, something that Charles and I filmed, and we tried to help as many people, and we led by example. But I think there's a lot more here. I think I do a lot more, and I'm motivated to do a lot more. And I'm really grateful for your time, your energy, your attention. I just wanted to go live and thank everybody in person here in Jackson Hole. Like I said, it snowed 8 inches last night, so I'm going to head out and ski some powder. My homeboy Bo, he's pretty excited too. You can tell he's fired up. 20,000 subs, look at the excitement. Anyway, if anybody has any questions, I'll take some Q&A real quick. If not, that's cool too. But I just really wanted to, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate everything. We're going to start the Sunday emails again. So if you have not signed up for the email list, go to our website, www.str.university, and give us your email. It's completely free, no obligations. It's just helpful content, updates as to what I'm up to, things that don't make a great video per se. But one of the things that Tony said at this conference that was really kind of stuck in my mind was proximity is power. And surrounding yourself by people that have accomplished what you look to accomplish or that have done it can be super helpful. The primary reason is, one, it's uplifting and it's motivating, but 3, success leaves clues. So to the extent that your goals or your ambitions or your drive in real estate or entrepreneurship, if you see anything that I've done that resonates, you want to try and interact on various different levels, because I create different content on Instagram and on YouTube and in the emails and so on. So if you want to be closer to me, go ahead and sign up for the email, again, at www.str.university, and we're going to resume sending those out weekly. Again, no obligation, but I think it's really helpful. I got a ton of email replies and questions, and it's just another great way to connect with the people that are in this community that are so wonderful. So I don't know. Anybody have any questions, any chats? I don't see any chats. Oh my goodness, I just clicked a button and now there's a lot. Sinead Hamilton, wow, congrats. Listen, I couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much. Rhodey, you helped a lot of people without asking anything in return. Thank you, Rich, for your original videos. Give you the confidence to get started. Rhodey, we're just getting started. The confidence that you feel to get started, we're about to amplify. We're going to turn that up. You're going higher and better and more profitable. It's going to change your life. Let's do this. Denise, again, thank you from Chicago. I'm glad you survived the polar vortex. Tubbs, I learned a lot. Thank you so much. I'm going to start doing more Airbnb videos. This conference was really helpful for me to understand why I'm doing this. Like I said, it just started at a very challenging time in my life. And, it's kind of interesting. At the most challenging time in my life, I did the most public thing I've ever done in my life, which is kind of counterintuitive. You would think you would be shy and you would be reticent and you would be reluctant and you would be hiding and you would be embarrassed and shamed and guilt and devalued and all these negative things. And instead, I went in front of the world in a public forum on YouTube and started creating these videos with no prior experience. I knew anybody my age, none of my peers, none of my friends, none of my kids' friends, nobody I knew had a YouTube channel. And yet I stood there publicly. I sucked. The videos were terrible. I think the content, the message was good and it was heartfelt. So like that supported us. But in terms of being authentic on camera and being able to speak eloquently, I put in a decent amount of time and energy. And with Charles' directions, thank you, Charles. He's a great director. He helped me get a little bit more comfortable and natural again during this difficult time period and on camera. We developed some great content and a great community. And the thing I'm most proud of in the community is our positive, uplifting spirit and message, and how on the Facebook group, we don't tolerate people being negative and beating each other down like happens in so many other places. If you want to be at peak state and you want to be at peak performance, you have to be optimistic and you have to be positive and you want to help others and you want to help, people in need and not beat them down. That doesn't help anybody. So that's the thing that I'm most proud of, is the size of the community, the quality of the community, the people that are like-minded, the people that want to help one another, help themselves, help their families. And if I have any knowledge, I want to transfer that to you. I want you to grow. I want you to be better. So anything I can do in any capacity, I want to do. But it's so kind of you to say that my videos were great. They weren't great. They're getting better. And literally, if I had to rank where we are now relative to what's in my mind and what we're about to do, I would say we're at about like a 2.5, maybe a 3. Put it in like my kids are in school, put it in their terms. I think I'm rocking about a C-. And we're going to A+. We're going to be on the dean's list. We're going to get honors. And the way we're going to do that is by impacting lives, getting people like you out of your comfort zone, taking risks, growing, being more profitable, reinvesting. A lot of the things that I've done when I study my videos, which I've never really done before, is I've just sort of led by example, which is great, but it hasn't really been with purpose or passion or direction or explained to people what to do and how to do it specifically. Little tips, little hacks, little suggestions, little anecdotes, little stories, little things that I've done. How about really trying to help some people, like really grow, really take financial control? I have a lot of experience. I ran a $4 billion hedge fund in my prior life. I worked at some of the most decorated, successful financial institutions in the world, like the Blackstone Group. I ran the founders' individual, personal billions of dollars and made investment decisions. I have a lot of knowledge and theory about where the markets are going. I'm going next month to Whistler, to Tony Robbins' Economic Forum. There's going to be at least 6 billionaires there. We're going to be there for 5 or 6 days, and we're going to be talking about the economy, the state of affairs, where risks are, where opportunities are. And my goal is to figure out what I can do personally, and then what I think followers and the community should do to avoid making mistakes as we're in this late part of the cycle. We're at the very tail end of a very long bull market, the longest bull market in history. in excess of 10 years. Normally, we would have seen a correction by now. And I know we had a little financial blip in the stock market. I get all that. But I mean like a real recession. And that's coming. In Tony Robbins' parlance, winter is coming. And we need to prepare for winter. If we prepare for winter, winter can be the most profitable season for entrepreneurs. So we need to think about this, and we need to plan, and we need to strategize. And I need to put the message out via email, via YouTube videos, in our Facebook community, on Instagram. I need to get the message out wherever people are to help as many people as possible, and I'm committed to that. All right, let's see here. So I think I spoke to Tubbs. Patrick, what are my thoughts on traditional financing? If you can get it, get it. It's the cheapest financing there is, although financing is harder and harder these days. Banks are more restrictive. There's more hurdles, and it takes longer, and interest rates are going up. So if you can get it now. Those are my thoughts. Chicago, brand everything with my logo. Should I make this a thing to manage other people's properties? Sine's co-hosting can be an incredibly lucrative opportunity. Some of my future videos and some of my future education and content is going to be turning to that, monetizing other people's properties. Any update on the OBX, Jim? Yeah, lots of updates. I've got reams of papers and documents and renderings and building permits, and everything is going beautifully. Our architect, Burton, has put some real time and energy and some incredible creative thoughts into this process. Super psyched with the first project. Just closed on the land on the sound front, and we're going to move the first project to the sound front. Not much to go into that right now. I need to update my investors before I update the public. So yes, lots of great things happening with the OBX, and it's going. M. Scasey 98, you just found my channel. It's been very informative. Awesome. Thank you. Rhoda, your videos are always good and to the point and informed. I referred to your series to a woman in France doing her PhD. Oh, cool. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all of your time and energy and your comments and your likes, and that's what helps us grow. So share this with anybody that you think would like to get started on Airbnb, and it can be somebody who just has a spare bedroom. It can be somebody who has a free, space over their garage. It could be somebody that is already hosting and wants to grow. It could be somebody who wants to learn how to co-host. Whatever it is, there's so much opportunity, and this is the wave of the future. My kids are 14, 14, and 17. Do you think that Airbnb and living in other people's homes when they're on vacation or traveling for business is like a passing thing? Or do you think that that's like the way that they're going to travel? Life-changing opportunity. And the more we learn, and the more we do, and the more we grow, and the more we expand, and the better we are, and the better hosts we are, and the better the community, the more we're going to reap the rewards. So it may seem like there's a lot of competition out there, but here's the thing, and I've said this before. Yes, competition is growing. Yes, we have to be better hosts. Yes, guests expect more. All true. But here's the flip side. The rate of guests staying at Airbnb and the repeat of those guests that have stayed in Airbnb staying again is growing far faster. So there's far more demand from the guest side than there is supply from the host side. Think about that for a second. Anybody who's going to host has to take time and energy and money and go get furniture or furnish their place or get locks. It takes a lot of stuff. Some of you have done that, right? You've overcome that hurdle, that first step, fear, expense. I don't know if I'm any good. There's a lot, all that negativity, and you overcame it. For every one of you that has done that, there's 10 people that have not done that. So hosting has a lot of barriers to entry. It's not free. It's not immediate. It's not easy. It gets people out of their comfort zone. People want to know whether they want to do this or they don't want to do this. Do we want a random stranger in our house? So as much as it's growing on the hosting side, there's barriers to entry. It's slower adoption. Let's flip the coin. On the guest side, what are the barriers to entry? None. I'm going to go to Whistler, Canada. I can stay at a hotel. I could stay at a motel, or I could stay at an Airbnb. Well, I've never stayed at an Airbnb, and that's a little bit scary. And what if I don't like it? Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Not that big a barrier to overcome. I don't need to go buy furniture. I don't need to have a house. I don't need to do anything. I just need to take a little risk outside of my comfort zone of what I know traditionally and go stay at an Airbnb. So which do you think is growing faster, hosting or guests? And therein lies the opportunity. Therein lies the beauty. Therein lies the way that we're going to differentiate ourselves in our community to be the best super hosts there and get the vast majority of the best guests. We don't want the bad guests. We don't want the guests that are going to ruin our place. We don't want the guests that are going to nickel and dime and try and reduce our rates. We want the best guests. The reason we want the best guests is it's most profitable. Therefore, it's most sustainable. Therefore, we're going to be encouraged to continue and we're going to grow. But if we get off to a rocky start and we get bad guests or we're not making money or we're not doing it right, we're going to flame out. We're going to burn out. We're going to say, this isn't for me. And we see some of those people in the Facebook group. And thank you to the community for encouraging them and supporting them and saying, here, try this, try that. I mean, it's so wonderful to see 20,000 people on this YouTube channel and 12,000 people in the Facebook group helping one another. I mean, I'm one guy. I've got one brain. I can only help so many people. I've only had so many experiences. But when we network and we create a community and we crowdsource and we crowd share, now we have tens of thousands of people in probably 100 different countries that have different experiences that can help us all. So it's really the power of the community. It's not me, it's you. And for that, I'm ever grateful. And I'm really, really supportive of you. And I really want to help you. I want to take you to that next level. So please let me know how I can help you. The first thing I would encourage, again, is to go to our website, str.university, and subscribe to the email list. There's different content there, and I can respond to emails easier and so on. So, Realtor Renee, welcome. Thank you for all the great info. It's been really helpful. That's so awesome. I really appreciate that. Abner, you have Airbnb, it needs much improvements and thumbnail. Do you recommend you block your calendar in order to make the changes? No, I do not recommend blocking calendar ever. In fact, I filmed a video called Revenue is Better or Greater Than Ready. So you are in business. Keep your calendar open. If somebody books on the old site, great. You've got money coming in the door. If people don't like the old thumbnail and so on and they don't book, you haven't lost a thing. But the surest way to get zero revenue is to take your listing down. Guaranteed you make no money. You leave it open, you might make some money. Let's go fishing. If you leave your line in the water, you might catch a fish. You take that line out of the water and you say, the fish aren't really biting, and I don't know, I'm not so sure. Maybe I have the wrong bait. Maybe it's the wrong tide. It's not the right weather conditions. I guarantee you, you catch no fish. Keep your listing live. Make all that. You've got lots of videos on how to photograph it, how to do the title, how to do the headline. Like, do your homework. This is a job. Well, no, it's not a job. You're an owner of a business. It is not a job. And that's one of the things that I want to work on in the new content, is getting people out of what Tony Robbins calls the operator state and into the owner state. Automating as much of this as possible, freeing up your time, making it as profitable as possible, taking your business to the next level, as opposed to getting overwhelmed. If you're an operator, the more success you have, the busier you are, the more cleaning and the more headache and the more supplies and the more this, and it can be overwhelming if you're an operator. I want to teach you in this next level of the content how to be an owner. It does not overwhelm me. The more busy I am and the more properties I have, yes, it takes a small amount of incremental time and it's not necessarily easier, but it doesn't really move the needle. Whether I'm at 74% capacity or 24% capacity, the amount of time and energy that this guy puts in is about the same. If I manage 4 properties or 8 properties and we're at 74%, the amount of time and energy that this guy puts in is about the same. You know why? I am the owner of my real estate business. I am not the operator of my business. And I want to teach you how to do that too, so that you can grow and you can scale and you can realize your financial freedom and your ambitions. I just realized that there's been a lot of things that I've been working through personally. I sort of got a little bit burnt out on the videos. I was started to follow the OBX journey because that's a personal passion of mine. And I think, again, by being close, power is proximity. Proximity is power. So by sharing all this content, hopefully it motivates you to realize you can do this. I've never done this before. This is a new thing for me. I'm outside my comfort zone, sharing with you the risks that I take, the mistakes that I make, the successes that I celebrate. All of that is empowering you and hopefully encouraging you. But now I want to give you the content and the tools and the specific methodology, the specific mindset to grow your business so that you're no longer an operator and you become an owner. So if that sounds good, comment yes. Yes, I want to be an owner. I do not want to be an operator. Go ahead, comment it. I want to see this thing flooding with yeses. Please do that for me. Let me see what else we got here. I should brand some products. I would love to brand some products, and we may be doing that if they're helpful. I do not want to do anything that I don't believe in, and I don't want to do anything just for the money. But if there are products that can help, there we go. Leroy, you're the first yes. Abner, yes. Come on, more yeses, please, friends. Just show people. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't be embarrassed. Type 3 little letters. Yes, I want to grow my business. I want to be an operator. I do not want to be an operator anymore. I want to be an owner. Dave Tubbs, thank you, thank you. Rhodey, yes, yes, yes. All right, guys, look, I really just wanted to get on YouTube Live, and I really wanted to thank you. Like I said earlier in this video, it's not me, it's you. Without you, we have nothing. I can have the best content and the best messages and the best whatever, but if it's not reaching the right minds, people that really want to have ownership of their life and their future and their financial destiny and are willing to take risks. Look, failure is an important part of this. You're going to have a bad guess. You're going to lose money. Something valuable is going to break. Someone's going to steal something. If we get you into the peak state and we're going to work towards that, those are little like things. You just brush them off. It's no big deal. You'll feel like my homeboy over here. You think he's particularly worried? Not really. You know, he's just fine. And that's the thing. You have to anticipate that that's going to happen. You have to be cool with all these little things, but they're little speed bumps on the highway to your success. And that's what we're going to work on, getting everybody into peak state, getting everybody fired up, getting everybody to recognize that this is in your control, this is in your power. I'm going to give you as much knowledge and content as I can to help you get to that next level of your business journey. And that's the key thing. I've said this in some of my videos too. Short-term rentals and Airbnb is a tool. It is a trade. It is what's working right now. It is the most profitable real estate investment opportunity that I currently know, short of developing. The Outer Banks project that I'm working on should be more profitable. Far more risk, far more money, not right for everybody, not right for everybody at every point in the journey. But if you're not there, Airbnb and short-term rentals is the most profitable, lucrative part of real estate investing today, and it will be so, I believe, for the next few years, maybe 5, 10, 15, 100 years? No, nothing lasts 100 years. Companies that are fantastic go out of business after 100 years. Look at Sears. Sears was the powerhouse, the #1 retailer in the, I don't know, the country, certainly, maybe the world. Bankrupt. Nothing lasts 100 years. So let's focus on the here and now. But let's focus on taking the money that's there, the profits that are there, and investing intelligently in either additional properties, additional businesses, in your 401k, in your retirement, in your financial health. Maybe you fund 529 plans for your kids for college. Again, all of that is in my head. I've done that professionally for pay. You know, people paid me handsomely to do all that. And I want to take this to the next level to help as many people as possible not be Airbnb hosts. That's the tool. I want you to be entrepreneurs. And I want you to start to think about other opportunities and what else you can do in your life. You're going to take the profits from Airbnb and you're going to reinvest intelligently to set yourself up for true financial freedom, true financial independence for your retirement. We're all living longer. You know, this whole Social Security thing and this whole 401k thing, fantastic. Take advantage of them. You must. However, that's a different model. When those things were created, and now I'm just talking out loud, but order of magnitude, I'm right. When those things were created, the 401k and Social Security, the average lifespan was like 85. So people retired at 65 and you had to have enough money to live until you were 85. Guess what? We are healthier. We are wiser. We eat better. We exercise more. There's better advances in medicine and science and technology. All these things are awesome. And what they do is they make us live beyond 85. Our average age of expectancy now is probably closer to 90 or 95. And it's going to continue. So the tools that we've been given to plan for our retirement or our, golden years or whatever you want to call it, fantastic. Hopefully they get you to 85. But what happens if you live to 95? What do you do those next 10 years? No one's going to hire you. You're 85 years old. What tools do you bring that somebody younger for less money doesn't bring? And that's the sad thing. And that's the reality. I started to write a book about it. I stopped. I should probably revisit that. But those people that we see when you walk into like a Walmart and they're just greeting you, super nice, gives them a purpose. I am a huge fan. I'm an advocate. I believe it. I love them for it. I'm not trying to say anything negative about it. But this guy at 85, that's not what I want to be doing. I'd rather be helping people in other ways. I'd rather be enjoying my time in other ways. And the model that the world has sort of set on has expired. If you can live from 65 to 85 on your retirement savings, congratulations. Wake up call. What are you going to do from 85 to 95? So we need to take action now. We need to be smart. We need to be diligent. We need to be motivated. We need to brush off any hiccups and speed bumps. Just keep moving. And this channel and these videos and the community that we're creating in the next phase of our journey from 20,000 subs to 200,000 subs to 2 million subs is going to help a lot of people. So join me for that. Participate, comment. I love all the yeses. I appreciate it. Realtor Reina, you are an owner. Sani, 100 yes. MJ Golby Bart, owner, yes. Yes, we can do this. We're going to do this. I'm sorry for the wobbly camera. I'm literally just holding my laptop on my couch, but I wanted to go live. I just felt so humbled and honored and grateful for your attention, your time, your energy, your positivity, your contributions to the community, going beyond just yourself and your questions, answering other people's questions, sharing your knowledge and your advice and your tips and your methodology and your technology and your tools and your supplies. I mean, wow, just amazing. I can't believe it. And I just, I'm so thankful. So once again, let's do this one more time. If you have hit yes on the comments, do it again. Yes. And if you haven't, yes, just do it. Trust me, this stuff helps. This is the kind of stuff that Tony Robbins was doing. It motivated me. It's why I'm here live. It's why I've been thinking about my why and helping you and how I can help you and what I've been holding. And it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. You can do this. Your kids can do this. Your father can do this. Your mother can do this. Your boyfriend can do this. Your girlfriend can do this. Your neighbor can do this. Anybody can do this. You just have to want to do it. I can give you the tools. I can give you the guidance. I can give you the skills. I'm here for you. I want to answer your questions. Again, subscribe to the YouTube, not YouTube, to the email list. Email is a very good way to interact with me. And I apologize that I stopped sending those emails. I was at a point in time where I was really focused on the OBX and that portion of my journey. But I want to revisit this purpose here. I want to help you more. I appreciate all the yeses. Whitney, Leroy, Dave, Abner, Joe, Tubbs, Rhodey. Listen, for an unannounced going live at 8:40 in the morning, that's Mountain Time. We had dozens of people live with us. I really appreciate it. Dozens of comments here. Again, it was just a surprise. We didn't schedule anything. And if you want to see my why, hit right behind me there is artwork. Those are my 3 angels. My daughters, oh man, I'm just, oh baby. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And the best is yet to come. Keep doing what you're doing. We're going places. Oh, I can't believe how, just showing you my kids. Insane. I love you. I love them. I love the community. And we're going to do great things together. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll speak to you all soon. Have a great day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Be safe out there. Lots of drunk drivers on Super Bowl Sunday. Do not drink and drive. Take an Uber. Walk. How about this? Don't drink. Doesn't matter. You can enjoy the game. I don't drink. I'm not going to be watching the game drunk. Doesn't add any value. But be safe. You have to be there. You have to be healthy for your kids, for your family, for your wife, for your business. Getting messed up and in an accident doesn't help anybody. And Guapo's a little bit jealous here. He didn't get any attention. Guapi, come here, buddy. What can you say to everyone? Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy Sunday. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Just do so responsibly. Have a great day, everyone. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.